In today's journey, we will explore the illusion of our personal identity and discover how letting go of this attachment can lead to a deep, profound inner peace that has always been waiting within us. For the next few minutes, I invite you to open your heart and mind as we embark on this path of self-discovery and transformation. A journey that promises to gently awaken the dormant truths within us. Our journey begins with examining the illusion of self, the mental construct of names, memories, and personal stories that we mistakenly believe define who we are. We will also explore the profound concept of being unborn, understanding that our true nature transcends the cycle of birth and death and is rooted in pure, unchanging awareness. Imagine, if you will, the beautiful metaphor of the ocean and its waves. Each individual wave appears distinct and fleeting, yet every wave is simply an expression of the same infinite, all-encompassing sea, drawing inspiration from the ancient wisdom of Buddhist teachings on anatta, that the idea of nan-self, as well as insights from Advaita Vedanta and modern perspectives like those found in the untethered soul, we will gently peel away the layers of our false identity. So, join me on this journey of questioning and reflection as we come together to realize that we are not merely isolated beings, but integral parts of an eternal, boundless ocean of consciousness. The illusion of the self. When we explore the illusion of ourself, we realize that our identity, our name, memories, and personal story is merely a mental construct shaped by our mind. It's as if we wear an invisible mask, believing that this collection of thoughts, memories, and labels defines who we truly are, while in truth, it is only a transient image crafted by our inner world. However, when we cling too tightly to this illusory self, we invite suffering, fear, and internal conflict into our lives, as we struggle to defend an identity that isn't the ultimate truth of our being. Buddhist teachings remind us through the concept of anatta, no self, that the fixed identity we cling to is nothing more than an illusion, a temporary narrative that distances us from the liberating truth of who we truly are. Think about it. The stories we tell ourselves, the roles we adopt, and the labels we attach are like shadows that disappear in the radiant light of true awareness, leaving behind only a deeper, unchanging essence. Now, I invite you to reflect. What parts of your identity do you hold on to so tightly? Is it your career, your relationships, or perhaps a specific memory that you believe defines you? Imagine the relief and freedom that might arise if you allowed these attachments to dissolve, like mist evaporating gently under the warmth of the morning sun, unveiling the clear sky beyond. In this space of gentle inquiry, I encourage you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, recognizing that they are transient, much like clouds drifting effortlessly across an endless starry sky. As you begin to question the solidity of your self-image, let your heart open to the possibility that there is a deeper, more enduring essence within you, a core that is untouched by the fleeting labels and expectations of everyday life. By gently releasing our attachment to this constructed identity, we can start to experience a profound inner peace, a state of being that transcends the temporary and touches upon the eternal nature of our true self. The concept of being unborn. Let us delve into the concept of being unborn, a profound idea that invites us to look beyond our everyday physical existence and explore the timeless nature of who we truly are. When we speak of being unborn, we are not denying our physical presence or the life we experience, but rather awakening to the truth that our essential nature transcends. the cycle of birth and death. Imagine a state where your existence is not confined to the fleeting moments of your body, but instead encompasses a timeless and boundless awareness that is always present, no matter what changes around you. This understanding of being unborn invites us to see ourselves not merely as physical forms, but as the eternal consciousness in which all experiences, joy, sorrow, and even the simplest thoughts arise and eventually fade away. Consider the metaphor of a river. Although its waters constantly change from moment to moment, the river itself continues to flow unceasingly, much like the awareness that underlies every experience in our lives. We are not simply bodies navigating a material world. We are the silent, unchanging awareness in which all these ephemeral experiences unfold. Much like the expansive sky that cradles ever-changing clouds, in this space of pure awareness, our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations appear mere ripples on the surface of an infinite, tranquil pond, present for a moment and then gently fading away, drawing upon the timeless wisdom of Advaita Vedanta as expressed in the ancient Upanishads and illuminated by the insights of masters like Nisargadatta Maharaj. We come to understand that our true essence is not confined by the limitations of the physical world. These profound teachings remind us that our true self is vast, infinite, and beyond the transient cycle of birth and death, a boundless presence that remains untouched even as the external world continually changes. So, I invite you to reflect deeply. If you are not defined solely by your physical body, then what remains constant within you, enduring through every change and challenge? Allow this question to resonate within you, encouraging you to explore the uncharted territory of your inner being, a space where the eternal and the infinite dwell, waiting to be recognized and embraced. The ocean and the wave analogy. Let us explore a powerful metaphor that may transform the way you perceive your identity. The ocean and its waves, just as individual waves appear distinct and separate, each carrying its own form, energy, and motion. They are, in truth, inseparable parts of one immense, interconnected ocean, our personal identities, with all our unique experiences, emotions, and fleeting thoughts mirror this beautiful phenomenon. We are temporary expressions, like waves, emerging from the infinite ocean of consciousness. Even though each wave may seem to have its own personality and rhythm, it is never truly isolated, but rather an integral part of the greater whole that is the ocean of existence. As we delve deeper into this metaphor, consider that every wave, whether a gentle ripple or a powerful surge, reflects the eternal nature of the ocean from which it arises. There is no true separation between the wave and the ocean. Each individual expression is intrinsically linked to and sustained by the infinite sea that underlies all of our experiences. Now imagine walking along a serene, secluded beach, where the soothing sound of waves gently crashing against the shore fills you with calm and wonder. With every step you take along the shore, you observe waves breaking with their own unique form and motion, each one displaying a fleeting beauty that captures your attention. Yet, as you pause and observe more deeply, you begin to see that these seemingly individual waves all originate from the same vast, eternal ocean that underlies every aspect of life. This imagery invites you to consider that our fleeting thoughts, emotions, and identities are much like these waves, transient manifestations arising from a constant, infinite awareness that remains ever present. If every wave is but an expression of the same ocean, then what does that say about the nature of your true self? Can you see how the illusion of separation dissolves when you realize you are not an isolated entity, but part of a boundless, interconnected sea? I invite you to reflect on this metaphor, to let it wash over you like the gentle caress of the tide, and to recognize that the deeper, unchanging awareness behind all these transient forms is your true essence. Awareness as the true self. As we move deeper into our exploration, I want to share with you a simple yet profound truth. Beyond all the fleeting thoughts, shifting emotions, and the temporary identities we so often cling to, there exists a constant, unchanging awareness, a silent presence that underlies every moment of our existence. This awareness is not something you have to create or acquire. It is the natural, ever-present backdrop of your being, the quiet observer that remains unperturbed no matter what arises in the storm of daily life. Picture this awareness as the deep, expansive space that exists beneath every surge of emotion or burst of thought a unchanging field that is always there, even as the patterns of our mind fluctuate. Now, let's consider a powerful analogy. Imagine that your thoughts and emotions are like passing clouds in an immense clear sky, ever-changing, coming and going with the winds of time. In this vision, you are not the clouds that shift and disperse. You are the sky itself, the enduring, unbounded awareness that cradles every passing form without judgment or attachment. Each time you experience a thought or a feeling, remember that these are transient like clouds, appearing momentarily and then dissolving into the vastness, while the sky, your true essence, remains constant and clear. I invite you now to try a simple mindfulness exercise. Sit quietly for a moment and simply observe your thoughts as they arise, without clinging to them or pushing them away. Notice that as you observe, you are not defined by these thoughts, like the clear, open sky that holds the drifting clouds. You are the spacious awareness in which all these transient events occur. This simple practice of mindful observation serves as a reminder that your true self is not the content of your thoughts or the intensity of your emotions, but rather the deep, abiding awareness that witnesses them all. Now, let's revisit the concept of enlightenment, not as a distant, elusive goal that you must strive to achieve, but as the immediate recognition of what has always been present within you, that unchanging awareness. Ask yourself, could it be that the freedom and peace you have been searching for are not to be found in some far-off destination, but right here in the steady, unalterable awareness that underlies every moment of your life? In every quiet moment of observation, there lies an opportunity to reconnect with that inner sanctuary, the clear sky within you that remains untouched by the passing clouds of thought and feeling. So I encourage you, with gentle curiosity and kindness, to ask yourself, is it possible that the ultimate liberation you seek is simply the realization of this ever-present awareness, the unchanging witness to all that you experience? Embrace this truth with an open heart, knowing that every moment offers the chance to rest in this profound, clear awareness, a space of eternal calm and limitless possibility that has always been your true home. Now, as we come to the end of this journey, let's take a moment to recap and synthesize everything we have uncovered together. We have learned that our personal identity, the collection of names, stories, and roles we cling to, is nothing more than an illusion that creates suffering and separation. We have come to understand that we are unborn in the sense that our true nature transcends the confines of physical birth and death, revealing a timeless and boundless essence, the ocean wave. Analogy has shown us that while each of us may appear as a distinct wave with our unique form and motion, in truth, we are transient expressions of one infinite, interconnected whole. Moreover, we have discovered that awareness itself is our eternal, unchanging self, the silent observer that remains constant amidst the ever-changing ebb and flow of our thoughts and experiences. Now, let us turn to a transformational insight. Imagine if you could let go of all these false identities, these stories and labels that have limited you, and instead live in the freedom of pure, unbounded awareness. What if the liberation you have been searching for is simply found in recognizing that the illusion of the self was never truly real, and that your true nature is already free and complete? Ask yourself for a moment, what if you could let go of these self-imposed limitations and allow the clear, expansive awareness within you to shine forth without constraint? Imagine stepping into each new day with a lightness of being, unburdened by the weight of false identities, and embracing the natural state of inner peace and freedom that is your birthright to truly experience this liberation. I encourage you to weave the practice of mindfulness and meditation into your daily life. Even if just for a few minutes each day, sit quietly, observe your thoughts without judgment, and allow yourself to rest in that deep, unchanging awareness that lies beneath every fleeting experience. This simple practice can gently guide you back to your true self, reminding you that you are not defined by transient thoughts or roles, but by an eternal, boundless presence. As you continue on your journey, let every mindful moment be a step toward greater clarity, freedom, and a deeper connection with the infinite essence that resides within you. Remember, liberation does not come from striving to become something new, but from recognizing and embracing the truth of who you already are, a luminous, ever-present awareness that exists beyond all illusion. May you carry this understanding with you, letting it gently dissolve the barriers between you and the profound, unchanging freedom that dwells within your very being. As we come to the end of this transformative journey, let us reflect on the profound truth that you are not a fleeting wave, but the eternal ocean. A vast, timeless presence that carries the wisdom of all existence. Remember that true freedom and peace are not found in external pursuits or the transient nature of daily life, but in embracing the ever-present awareness that resides within you, a quiet, unchanging center amid life's shifting tides. In recognizing that your personal identity is but an illusion, and that you are, in fact, unborn, transcending the cycle of birth and death, you are invited to let go of the limitations of a fixed self, opening your heart to the boundless possibility of who you truly are now. I invite you to take this insight further by incorporating meditation and mindful practice into your daily life, allowing you to reconnect with that inherent, timeless awareness that is your true self and the source of lasting inner peace. I encourage you to subscribe to our channel, share your experiences in the comments, and join our community of seekers on this collective journey as we each rediscover the boundless awareness within us and celebrate the unfolding of our true nature. As we close, let this reflective note resonate deep within. Enlightenment isn't a distant achievement to be pursued, but the gentle, ever-present realization of what you already are, a radiant, eternal ocean of love and peace. So I ask you with an open heart, are you ready to embrace the infinite within you, to open your heart wide, and to live each day with the awareness that you are the eternal ocean, boundless source of compassion, freedom, and light?